Hey folks, how you all doing? So today I thought I'd do my top 20 Queen songs. I do own all their albums on compact disc. There's about half a dozen I own on vinyl as well. Not the biggest Queen fan in the world, but I do know all their albums, and I know what I like and I like what I like, and that's the way it is. And my top 20 is going to be a lot different from your top 20. There might be some eyebrow raising moments for you guys, because I'm not a die-hard Queen fan, but I do like them to an extent. So let's quickly count down my top 20 favourite Queen songs. So at number 20 we go to Queen 2, March of the Black Queen. Love the build up from piano opening to its hard rock culmination, which is why I like that song, or love that song. Great stuff. Number 19 on my list, we stay with this album and we go to Seven Seas of Rhye. It's just a brilliant hard rock track. It equals anything that Zeppelin or Sabbath, two of the great hard rock bands of all time, did, in my opinion. It's just a great song. Number 18 on my list, we go to the Jazz album, and it's Fat Bottom Girls. Excellent harmonies. Love the thumping drums and bass throughout the song. Great stuff. It's just glam rock meets blues rock to me. That's the way that one is for me. At number 17 on my list, we go to Queen, or as it's now called, Queen 1. Keep Yourself Alive. It's just a perfect opening track on any album. And can you imagine that? The opening track on your debut album, just simply superb. Love Brian May's guitar on this song as well. There's even a drum solo in the middle of it as well. What more could a hard rock song want? Great stuff. At number 17, let's put that around the right way, that around the right way. At number 16 on my list, the first eyebrow raiser, I guess, comes from this album, and it's Mustafa. Yeah, I know most people hate Mustafa, including Lynn, who's a huge Queen fan, but I think I get it. I mean, it's world music mixed with Queen. I think Freddie Mercury's paying homage to his heritage. He comes from Zanzibar. He was part of the Parsi Indian sect out there, and the Parsis were originally Persians, which is Iranian, which is Muslim, and that's what a lot of the words are in this song. So I totally get it. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's a fantastic song. At number, where are we going here? Oh yeah, number 15 on my list. Probably should have been a lot higher, but it isn't. It's from the Works album, Hammer to Fall. The 1980s, in my opinion, for Queen were pretty piss poor. Their albums after the game was brilliant in my opinion, but the albums after the game seriously had a lot of filler on for me. At least half the album tracks were fillers. This is just, and they all synthesized as well. It was a lot of synthesizer stuff. This song is just pure hard rock with brilliant blistering guitar. It's gone back to their 70s sound, which proves they could still do it, even in the 80s with all the crap they were doing. Number 14 on my list, we go to Night at the Opera, and it's 39. I'm actually a big fan of Brian May as a vocalist. Sure, there's no way he could ever hit the notes that Freddie Mercury does. There's no way he's going to be a blistering rock singer that can turn around and sing Helter Skelter or something like that by the Beatles. But he's very good at what he does with the limited range that he has with his vocal quality. I just love the whole folky sea shanty storytelling song of this, and I think it's a very underrated song in their catalogue. At number 13 on my list, We go to Hot Space. We're going for Under Pressure. Probably should have been a standalone single. It doesn't really fit on this album, but I think it was put on there purely as a selling point. It's brilliant. It's a coming out the closet single for two bisexual men, David Bowie and Freddie Mercury. Love the bass line. Even Paul McCartney would be absolutely over the moon with the melodic bass line in this song. Absolutely brilliant. Love the way Bowie's and Mercury's voices just bounce off each other. Great stuff. Number 13, Under Pressure. At number 12 on my list, we stay with this album. There's probably only 3 songs, maybe 4 that I actually like on this album. 2 of them make my top 20. Life is Real, song for Lennon. Purely, strictly, this song is really underrated in my opinion. The chorus has that real early 70s Lennon solo vibe going on, so I like the way they've written the tribute to John Lennon and incorporated some of his essence and sound into it. It works really well in my opinion. It's a very heartfelt song. Great stuff. Number 11 on my list, we go to News of the World, We Will Rock You. Simple song, so effective, gets the crowd involved, great stadium anthem. Enough said. What can you say about it? We Will Rock You, number 11. Probably could have been a lot higher though. Next up, we'll go to... So we're into the top 10 now. We're back in the works here. I Want to Break Free. I think that's a great rockin' song. I love the synth solo. Most people think it, well, I used to as well. I think it was a Brian May guitar solo, but it's not. It's a synth solo. It sounds so much like guitar. Love Freddie's soaring vocals in this. Brilliant as usual. You can't really knock Freddie Mercury's vocals anywhere. I love the cross-dressing video. I think it's absolutely fabulous. Most countries around the world got it, but America didn't, and sadly I Want to Break Free was the noose tightening around the neck of Queen's career in the US. Number 9 on my list, we're going to go to News of the World again. We're the Champions, Soaring Stadium anthem. Yeah, enough said. What can you say about We Are the Champions? Just an all-time classic. Even people who don't know Queen or rock and roll know We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You. It's just one of them great songs, or 2 great songs. Number 8, this is probably going to be a bit of a eyebrow raiser for most people. We're coming off the Game, and it's Rocket Prime Jive. It's a great opening track to side 2 of this album. I love the guitar and Freddie at the beginning, totally in ballad mode, and you just have no idea what's coming on. It's a blistering synthesized hard rock song that ends up being sung by Roger. Great stuff. I love it. Number 7 on my list, we stick with The Game, and it's another one, Bites the Dust. Queen are all funked out on this, almost in disco mode. Great bass work. That's actually the catalyst for the whole song. It's their biggest selling single worldwide, which most people would think Bohemian Rhapsody was, but another one, Bites the Dust, is their biggest single worldwide. We all know the song. Again, even if you're not a rock fan, you know this song. So enough said with that one. Number 6 on my list, another eyebrow raiser, I guess, and we're staying with the Queen. As you can guess, there's 3 songs already. There's another 2 to come. Dragon Attack. Love the bass. Heavy funk song. It's dirty. It's heavy. It just jumps straight into another one, Bites the Dust at the end, so it feels like just one song. It's absolutely brilliant. Another one, Bites the Dust, and that could have been switched around in my list. But yeah, I just love how that just blisters and goes, and then as it finishes, it's just brilliant the way it just goes straight into that. Great stuff. Next up, we're going back to this album, and my top 5, the 5 songs that are coming up, could have on any day been in any order. They're just 5 great songs. I'm telling you now, they're all power ballads, rock ballads, ballads. That's Queen at their finest, in my opinion. And any of these 5 could have gone in any order. I really struggled to put them in order, but this is the way they ended up on this occasion when I listened to them. Number 5 on my list, we're going to A Night at the Opera, You're My Best Friend. Simply beautiful. What a fantastic love song. Brilliant harmonies. Freddie's powerful yet subtle vocals. Love the Wurlitzer organ in this as well, and Brian May's electric guitar. Just an absolute classic of a song. It's hard to knock any of these 20 songs in my opinion, but You're My Best Friend is just absolutely sublime. Great stuff. Next up, we're going to at number 4, Sheer Heart Attack. Actually, I've got the vinyl looking at me right there, so I'll just show you. You know, I didn't have to pick out all these bloody CDs. I could have got the vinyl, because that vinyl's sitting right there looking at me. But regardless of that, of Sheer Heart Attack, Killer Queen. Similar comments to You're My Best Friend. It's just a great rock ballad. This is the Queen sound that makes them Queen, in my opinion. Great stuff. Number 3 on my list, we'll go to the only song I think, 39's off that album as well. Day at the Races, Somebody to Love. This is gospel meets rock and roll. Sheer incredible performance. I always thought no one would ever be able to match Freddie Mercury singing this song, but George Michael nailed it. Hit it note for note at the tribute concert, several months after Freddie died. Absolutely brilliant. George Michael nailed it. Freddie Mercury nailed it. Great song. So now we're up to my top 2. Number 2 comes off The Game. Sail Away Sweet Sister. Soaring power ballad sung by Brian and Freddie. It's a deep cut. It's an album track tucked on the back of an album. It should have been a single, in my opinion. Would have made a fantastic single. And it was Brian basically writing a letter to the sister that he never had. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love it. Always have, always will. Great stuff. So number 1 on my list, probably going to surprise a lot of people. What are you thinking of before I mention it? No idea? We're coming off The Game again, and it's Save Me. Just starts off as such an unassuming just piano ballad. It just flows really softly, like a light breeze, and then it just soars like angelic angels. It's just the perfect album closer, and it's my favourite Queen song. The video for the single is absolutely majestic. Also, Queen at their best. In fact, the last 5 songs being You're My Best Friend, Killer Queen, Somebody to Love, Sail Away Sweet Sister, and Save Me, all sublime. They're my top 5 Queen songs of all time. As I said, they could have been in any order on any given day. So that's my top 20, as I said. If you have any issues with any of this top 20, just leave it in the comment section below. Leave your comments also. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, take care. All for now. Catch you around, and bye, folks.